Most people think OCD is just about being neat or liking things in order. That idea couldn't be more wrong. OCD is not cute, it's not quirky, and it's definitely not about having a clean room. You shake it off. But someone with OCD doesn't get to walk away. That thought grabs them by the throat. It convinces them it means something about who they are. And their brain goes into panic mode, demanding they do something, anything, to neutralize the threat. Some avoid knives in the kitchen, not because they want to hurt anyone, but because they terrified of the possibility. Some mothers avoid holding their baby because a thought told them they might harm their child, even though they never would. Who care deeply, who are often incredibly intelligent and self-aware, but trapped in a mental loop they can't escape. And the more they try to control it, the louder it gets. The compulsions only feed the beast. It wants more and more. It demands rituals, and if you don't give in, it punishes you with panic and guilt. It's not danger. It's the fear of being dangerous. Over time, the brain learns that the fear doesn't need to be answered. It's raw mental pain that people hide behind a mask. Because if they spoke their real thoughts out loud, they're scared you'd think they're crazy. But they're not. They're suffering. Quietly, constantly, and they wish more people knew. But that process is hard, terrifying, and exhausting. It's a disorder that hijacks the mind with terrifying thoughts and traps people in an endless loop of fear and rituals. Imagine a thought pops into your head, something violent, disgusting, or deeply disturbing. So they check, they tap, they count. They repeat a phrase in their head. They avoid people. They rewind their memory on loop to make sure they didn't do something wrong. Not because they want to, because their brain is telling them they have to, or something terrible will happen, and they know it's irrational. That's the worst part. OCD sufferers are painfully aware their compulsions don't make logical sense. But logic doesn't help when the fear feels so real, it burns. OCD turns normal daily life into a minefield of doubt and dread. Scared of being evil, scared of losing control, scared of not being 100% sure, and that's the core of OCD. It's a disorder of doubt, amplified to unbearable levels. The need for certainty becomes a prison. The brain screams, "What if?" and never accepts the answer, "Probably not." A simple door lock becomes a threat. A text message becomes a trap. A fleeting thought becomes a monster. Some can't sleep unless they replay their day for hours to make sure they didn't accidentally offend someone. OCD isn't about being clean. It's about being scared. Behind the compulsions are people who feel everything too much. Recovery means doing the one thing that feels impossible, letting the fear sit there. Not acting on it, not escaping, just letting it be. This is what OCD really looks like. Not neat, not organized, not funny.